Okay, we're back. I've now let you see I've upgraded my health by 1, and we've now got 99 arrows, just to make sure with this. So what I'm also going to equip for this boss fight is poise. Like I say, I'm only going to take one shot at it. I'd rather continue the game because this is a hard boss. But I want to do it. I want to try it at least. But we got that key, and if we come over here, we're going to meet Hokkaido. There's there. I'm sorry, stuff and all that. I've got actually a few of those items. And there he's there.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Let's talk again.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Okay, let's purchase the hello carving. And thank you. We've got plenty of prism stones. Homer bones.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Okay, what happens if I go into your arrow? You can fight him, but I don't want to fight him.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing thee duress?
Yes.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yep.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
So obviously, Hawkeye Goth is blind. You can see with his helmet, he's got like goo or blood coming pouring from it. But like, I've heard so many things about these characters because I've played Dark Souls 2 and 3 and beaten them. So now to finally see these characters and record them how this is me going to beat the game is brilliant. I mean, look at that. That's a boss.
Yes, a truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying.
The highest of Knight's Cons. Let's go and try it. See what it's like. got a bad feeling, but I've got plenty of this. Let's see, I'm going to give it one shot. One shot I'm going to give it. If it fucks me up, I'm going to continue with the story. This is no, like, bearing on, like, sort of the DLC in the sense where it affects the story. But I want to see if I can do it. I do want to see if I can do it. So let's figure out how the fuck we get back down here again. Right, so it's that way. I don't want to die, so okay. Oh, it's this way. I want to see if I can do it. I really genuinely want to see if I can do this. Oh, the dogs are there. Okay, it's one down. See, look, there's a fog gate now. Remember we went and looked at that bit? So you've got to trigger certain events to get the boss fight, and also get the key for Hokkaido. So you see him on the bridge. That's your first indication. Then when you come down here like I did, you poke your head out there, see the fly pass, you run back up this path because he laid waste to this area, then that's it. So here we go. And then obviously get the key for Hokkaido. Let's get that shiny. Here's Calamite. Oh fuck. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, I can do 100 damage. Oh, and he got me right away. Oh. Yeah, you're tough. You're tough. I don't think I'm strong enough for it. Think about it, if he's got some of the highest HP, right? If he's got some of the highest HP, if I'm doing 100 per hit, oh fuck, that would be long. But I'm not going to worry with it. It's one of those boss fights. It's optional. I'd like to record me beating them, but I'm too weak. That is like a new game plus boss, where I imagine you have got so strong, and then you can beat them. And of course, if you're taking people with you. So let's do the last of the DLC, because there's a extra wee special thing I want to show you in it. So let's go there. Okay, we're here. Now, there's a few tricks, and this is the reason I've brought this with me. So, you'll see why. because we're going to finally meet a new enemy, and as soon as you see them, you'll instantly see what they're like. There's a shiny. I'm not running after it because I know it can trigger a shit ton of things in here. But you see the red eyes and a shiny over there. It's just magic, but we're not going that way. I'm not fussed about magic items. If we look down, we might be able to see them. No, not yet. So let's use this just to keep the health topped up so I don't touch my Estus. That's the new enemy. It's humanity. That's what that is. It's humanity. So we've got the gold serpent ring on. Hopefully we get high drops. Of which you can get humanity. And the reason I'm taking the crossbow is they might not look deadly, but they can be deadly. So let's go this way. And this is why I want to show you this. There's something special I want to show you. And it is all towards for the boss fight. So there's no point blocking. No point blocking in this level. Because you can't block. So let's just fuck them up from a distance. They have next to nothing in rates of drops for souls. So best is equipping the gold serpent ring. And just get as many humanities as you can possibly pick up. Right, so that's where the cat is again. You can see there's bigger ones, medium ones and small. And I just wasted those bolts. So it's basically turned into a shooting game. That's basically what this Dark Souls game is turned into, as a shooting game. So we've got plenty of bolts. So where's the wall shoes garden? Here it's here. And there might be a familiar face we're going to see. And we have to save him. Now we know a Taurus fell to the abyss. Oh, there's baby ones. But he done one last thing to protect somebody special. Puppy Sith. We are going to get Puppy Sith. And there he's there. Because by doing this you get a shield which, if you wear everything and that shield of a Taurus, the boss fight with him is a lot different at the start. And for some reason that just glitched. And here he's there, Puppy Sith. And the cleansing great shield. So we've saved them. Like I said, this zone, for the end of the DLC, it's pretty weird because it's quite easy. And if we go this way, I'll show you this as well. Let's create a shortcut. And let you see where we are. Taurus's arena. And this is everything's linked now. We've linked everything. So it's scary to think this is us coming to the end. This is like the last zone we have of Dark Souls. In the sense where there's nothing really else to do after this apart from the final boss. Unless I've got to run through this zone again and again, which I hope I don't have to. But we should be fine. The setup I've got going with the triple crossbow, as much as it's not like fun to watch, these enemies, like I said, there's no point having a shield. There's 0 point having a shield. Because, like I said, if they touch you, they do damage, so you can't protect yourself either way. That looks like a humanity it's dropped. And I'm not a crossbow player. That is one thing I'm not in any Dark Souls. I am not a crossbow player. I don't see the point in it. I'm like going in like twin humanities and just like messing things up. That's the type of player I am. But in this zone, when I heard that you cannot protect yourself either way, it made sense. Triple crossbow and just do it the easy option. Okay, another humanity. Black Flame, which is a good spell. I like it in Dark Souls 3. Just make sure we're going in the right direction. Oh, a wee cheeky Casper. He's dropped another humanity. We'll take our final count at the end of how many we've got. Now I'm lost. I've lost. Is it round here I go? No. Let's try and find those prism stones. There's one there. There's another one. There's another item. Oh. A humanity. Okay. Let's kill as many of these as we can. I've got plenty of bolts. Plus, if this is the highest place, highest rate of humanity drops, then of course you're going to do it. Like I said, there's a exploit to the boss I want to do. I want to do it because I think it's funny how you can do this to this boss. Unless they patched it. Because there's one thing, to get this crossbow, it was like a quick and reload scenario if you're on stairs. Okay? They patched that. So, I want to make sure I can do it. And if I can do it, I'm going to do it. But I want to do it in style. There's a style I want to do it in. And it's weird to think that we're just killing souls. This is literally souls we're killing. This is what the Abyss has done to people of the town. When you actually think about it, this is a sad story in the DLC. Humanity. Humanity. And a humanity. And a baby one. And a humanity. If we go down here, obviously we're getting deeper in. Just make sure there's nothing around, mate. Always check under the bridge. Yep. Twin humanities. Every Dark Souls game teaches you that. Check under the bridge. Right, there's the boss gate. Okay. And if we come here. Right, got two humanities there. See that? There's the first bit of damage I've took. Okay. So, I've got to go back up that bridge to try the exploit. Or can I see for down here? Yep, I can do it for here. It's here. Right, so let's do what we've got to do. Because I've just noticed something and I don't think it'll work. If it works, cool. I don't know if it'll work. Because we're not human. There's something I wanted to do for the final boss. But we can only see. I'm going to actually leave him with as little as health as possible. Because I think that's funny. I think that is absolutely hilarious that you can do this, if this works. So let's get that off. That served really well. Okay. Let's get my shield back on. We will stick to the blood shield just now. Use the replenishment just to boost that health off. And I also forgot to equip the longbow. We've got a solar hero. So we cleared basically out of this area of the humanities, right? And look at my souls. Right, fair enough, there were certain monsters I didn't go because I don't really want the magic item. So let's see if this works. Have they patched this? So I've got to line up the shot. See where the best lineup is. Because as soon as I find it, I'm exploiting this. Probably will be a cut because we'll be here for a while. If I use these. See them? The eyes. So I think they might have patched this. I think they have. Fuckers. Oh, I actually think I might have found it. I found it. I found the range. So there's going to be a quick cut here. I'm going to take this guy down because there's 2 phases of his fight. And I'm going to leave him with nothing. Because I want to see if I've done enough for the thing I've got to do. So it's like a nice treat. And that would be cool. And if I haven't, then it's just a case of one hit kill. Fuck 'em. See you back in 2 minutes.